Hey guys, it's wersderf and happy Retro Tuesday! Every Tuesday I think I'm gonna try and upload a video with some old gameplay in it. Like this video I have Halo Combat Evolved, and I'm playing on my computer, and it's pretty fun. Actually I would like to note that this lobby that I'm playing in here, they kind of have it modded, so everyone starts off with a sniper rifle and a pistol, and the sniper rifle is like super powerful, and it usually gets a one-hit kill, so it's almost just like Call of Duty sniping, which made this game so fun to play. And I played it for like 45 minutes. It was really fun, and I might play some more Halo. And every Tuesday I think I'm gonna I'll play a different retro game, and then if I like that retro game, I might play like start doing an LP for it. Like I'm already considering doing like some kind of Halo Combat Evolved campaign LP, just for the sake of it, because it was a pretty fun game, and I'm having some fun right now. I might even play some more multiplayer, because I was always a fan of Halo on the computer, because honestly it was pretty easy to get started into. If you play Halo Reach now as a beginner, it's not that easy, but as Halo Combat Evolved was a pretty good game for beginners. So anyways, on to the real topic of this video. I like to discuss the future of technology, and more specifically like the internet, but I'm going to touch on more technical things, like where overall technology is going. So when I think back to let's say 5th grade, I remember the biggest thing was to have a cell phone. And back then there weren't any smartphones. There might have been like some $700 smartphone that's only available to the military or the government or something, but not a lot of people had those nice phones, and a lot of people had those flip phones that had the text with the key or the number pad, and no one really had a keyboard until, well, no one really got a keyboard like the public until like a couple of years ago. And now everyone, like even teenagers, are getting smartphones, and it's like really rare for someone to get like a flip phone, like a normal phone, because everyone wants to go on their Twitter and their on their Facebook and on I don't know, Words with Friends all the time, and they want to connect. And I don't think many people want to do the flip phones. But if we go back another 10 years, I wasn't I wouldn't be able to witness this, or I wouldn't have first person perspective on this. But if we go back another 10 years, they didn't even have flip phones. They had these big like actual telephone type things connected to this like car battery, and not a lot of people had cell phones. And in 15 years, it's already progressed from carrying around this car battery as a phone to iPhones and like Sony Ericssons that have PSPs built into them, and that's just cell phones. If you think of computers, they used to be these gigantic calculators that took up the whole room, and now computers can be minimized to about the size of a deck of cards, and it's not as powerful as normal size computers, but it's just pretty cool. And if you imagine in 15 years, I don't think anyone can guess where technology is going, because 15 years ago or so they were carrying around these car batteries present day, they're carrying around these deck of cards size phone that does everything. And what's going to happen in 15 years? Is it going to be kind of like a hologram type thing? Is it going to be like contacts, like screens on your contacts, and you don't even have to carry around the phone anymore? And are we going to become robots? And I think it's just cool that we can think about all this, how far we have come and where we're going in the future with regards to technology. And that's kind of what interests me a lot for sci-fi. Like in the past, sci-fi always, well, in general, people always thought like we'd be flying cars in the 21st century, and we'd have jetpacks and we'd have teleporters, and that hasn't happened. But who knows, someday it will happen, or robots will take over the world and we're all screwed like in Terminator, and they can time travel because everyone knows time traveling robots are super deadly. So now onto a more related topic is YouTube. If I'm not mistaken, YouTube is about 7 years old. I remember looking up YouTube videos when I was around in about 4th or 5th grade, which was six years ago. So YouTube was pretty new when I started looking up that stuff, but it was not really well known. And then now everyone knows what YouTube is. And same with Facebook. Facebook, I think, is about the same age as YouTube, but I'm not going to go into Facebook because I personally don't have a Facebook, and I'm not very educated on it. But now Google rules everything, and YouTube is kind of developing kind of like into a social network. You can get a job at YouTube. Instead of when it first started out, it was just people who wanted to share their videos, and it wasn't for any money or fame. It was just to share cool stuff. And it's YouTube still is like that, but for people who want to make consistent content and grow their channels more, it's kind of creating like a social network. And the big YouTubers all have a lot of subscribers, and they make these good quality videos where it's no longer sharing a cool backflip that your dog did. It's entertaining them, sort of like how a TV show does. And if you imagine in 20 years, where is YouTube going to be then? Because we all know we're going to have YouTube in our brains, because we're all going to become robots. We're no longer going to need a computer, and we're going to have like Windows 22 or some weird operating system. But, is YouTube even going to survive that long? Are we going to get into some problems with copyright, like SOPA, which did not pass? If like in the future laws like that pass, what if YouTube might not survive, and this great thing might disappear? My views on YouTube right now are just, it's so cool. I think that it is amazing that people can spend their time doing what they love, which, like me, is commentating over a video of someone playing a video game, which there's a good amount of people doing that. And I think it's awesome that people get to share what they're doing, and maybe that could become a job for the big YouTubers. And I actually have been watching a lot of Woody's Gamertag, and a few months ago he quit his regular job to do YouTube full time, and that is incredible. I cannot imagine what that would be like to be able to quit a regular day job. He was an IT programmer, and work from home and just make YouTube videos all day and play video games. That's like a dream job. As a child, everyone that loves video games is like, oh, I wish video games could be my job. And before, it was just like, maybe I could become a video game tester. But now we realize that that job isn't that easy. But now there's like, you can play video games and commentate over it. Or you could become like a director at machinima or something. The internet is just like expanding into this big, wide open space of information and jobs, as a lot of people put it for the SOPA thing. There's so many jobs available on the internet. And I think that in the future, think about telling your kids about what is going on today. And I always remember this scene in Back to the Future when it's the second Back to the Future Part 2, is when Marty goes into the future cafe. It's actually the 80s cafe in I think it's 2015, and he plays this old Western arcade shooter game where you have to pick up the little laser gun and shoot the little cowboys on the screen. And the two little kids, they're like about 10, and they don't know how to use it. And Marty pulls out the gun and like wins the game, owns all the little cowboys on the screen. And the kids go, "Ew, you have to use your hands?" And that has always stuck with me. I always imagine in 15 years telling your kids about the Xbox 360 and the PS3 and the current generation of PC, and how awesome it was, and how awesome YouTube was, and how awesome Facebook is, even though I don't use it. How awesome these current things are. And I don't know. It just think about that for me. This video is actually pretty much over. I was just talking and rambling. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will be putting out a video on Saturday. It will not be a retro game. It'll be something current with I don't know, it might be something creative, but it will not be retro. So if you didn't like this, watch the video on Saturday, because I definitely will have it there. So that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed me ramble on about random, well, not random, but stuff. And peace, love, and joy.